So now the primary objective of the bottle sorting machine are as follow. Sorting bottle. The machine is designed to sort bottle based on specific parameters such as size, shape, color or material. It can instantly categorize bottle into different groups or bin for further processing or recycling. Automation. The machine aims to automate the bottle sorting process, reducing the need for manual labor and increasing efficiency. By incorporating sensor, actuator and a microcontroller like Arduino, the machine can perform sorting tasks accurately and consistently. Speed and accuracy. The machine is intended to achieve high sorting speed while maintaining accurate results. It can quickly finish bottles as they pass through the system and make sorting decisions based on the predefined criteria. So now, physical variable. Conveyor system. A conveyor belt of machine is used of transport the bottle through the sorting machine, allowing them to move smoothly and consistently. Hopper. The hopper serves as the initial collection point for the bottle. It is typically positioned at the beginning of the conveyor system, enabling of continuous feed of bottle into the sorting process. Sensor. Different types of sensors are utilized to detect and measure the physical characteristics of the bottle. The sensor can include chromite sensor, color sensor, white sensor, barcode scanner, or image sensor. Depend of the parameters being measured. Actuators are responsible for performing specific action based on the sorting decision made by the Arduino controller. For example, pneumatic or motorized actuator can be used to divert bottles into different bins or channels based on their sorting criteria. Bin of sorting channel. The sorted bottles are direct into spread bin or channel based on the characteristic. The bin can be physical contents or designed pairs whether the bottles are direct for future processing or collection. Arduino microcontroller. Arduino serves as the brain of the sorting machine. It receives input from the sensor, process the data, and make decisions based on the programming logic to control the actuator and sorting machine.
Measurement system elements. Sensor element. First, it is the first element that is in direct contact with the object or quantity being measured. Second, it is an element that fails to sense the amount measured in the form of electrical, thermal, mechanical energy, each other. Third, it is an instrument that functions to change measurement values into measurable signal values transducer. Fourth, the sensor element should be sensitive to the quantity being measured and not sensitive to other quantities around it. Fifth, the sensor element also cannot affect the nature of the object or quantity being measured. Element sensor. Identify element sensor. First, the placement, position, proximity. Second, force and pressure. Third, velocity and motion. Fourth, fluid flow. Fifth, liquid level temperature. Sixth, light density. Next, circuit diagram. All the components are connected in the following manner as shown in the circuit diagram. Color sensor detects the color and sends the input to Arduino board. Similarly, IR sensor detects the bottle head and sends input to Arduino board. Based on inputs, the algorithm loaded in Arduino board runs and gives output to servo motor and LCD display. Meaning of microcontroller. A microcontroller or microcontroller, often abbreviated to Micro C is a computer on a chip that has been created to control electronic device. It is one of the branch of microprocessing that is concerned with easy operation and low cost effectiveness. This contrasts with the general purpose microprocessor found in computer. Microcontrollers generally contain enough memory and I/O interface for simple application. With microprocessor need to be connected the specific chip to provide the necessary functionality.
Now, bill of materials. We are going to use 8 items, which are we are going to use 1 Arduino Uno RT, 2 IR sensor, 1 color sensor, 3 servo motor, 1 conveyor belt, 3 DC motor, 3 pulley, and 4 bearing. Firstly, we need empty bottle, either transparent or color bottle. The bottle must be with different sizes. Let's say we are using 90 cm and 26 cm bottle. The purpose behind this to make sure it pass through sensing area which sensor able to detect the height and color of the bottle. There will be 2 infrared sensor used, which were first infrared placed at 80 cm and the second infrared placed at 25 cm of height. If the bottle is detected only in the first sensor, then the bottle is 90 cm height, and if the bottle is detected in the both sensor, then the bottle must be 20 cm height or more. Also, the color sensor detect the color simultaneously. If the bottle color is detected by color sensor, then it is color bottle as bottle is transparent. There are 4 types of bottle. G1 is a small size screen bottle. G2 is a big size screen bottles. T1 is a small size transparent bottle, and T2 is a big size transparent bottles. The sensor data was then given to the Arduino Uno microcontroller using jumper wires. It will read the inputs of the sensor and converts it into output data, which activates the servo motor of the sorting mechanism. The Arduino Uno was programmed to power the servo motor to rotate it 30 degrees, so the bottle with specific height and colors tracked by the sorting arm and follow its path to the different sorting action, such as first sorting arm S1 sort out all T1 bottles, second arm S2 sort out all G1 bottles, third arm S3 sort out all T2 bottles, and remaining G2 bottles were moved to end of conveyor belt. There are LCD display mounted near the sensor displays. The quantity of bottles sorted will be shown there. It gives and displays the count of G1, G2, T1, and T2 bottles. Hence, the sorting of soft drink bottles based on size and colors is accomplished using the Arduino.